Hey there YouTube, Tooextrememx here, and today I'm going to be doing a cam mod video. And I know there's videos out there about this mod, but I've had a few requests from people that would like to see a more descriptive video showing how to do this mod. Now, cam mod video, or the cam mod itself, process of getting to the cam is similar to the zip tie mod video where you have to take off your seat. I have a nose cone piece on my four-wheeler, so I'll have to remove that. What else you're going to have to remove is you're going to want to remove both side panels and then this top tank panel. I'll go through and I'll show you how to remove some of these pieces. Alright, now I've already removed my nose cone. If people don't have it, you'll actually have a screw here and a screw right here on the front cover for your tank. You'll want to remove those two screws and then remove the little pop things here. Get these out. And also take off your gas cap. And then once you remove those, it's fairly simple to remove the gas cover. You just have to pull it back and pop it right up and off. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove your screws. The ones here on both sides for these side covers. Screws down here on both sides, and then there's going to be a screw up at the top on both sides. You're going to remove those three screws on each side and remove both the panels. Alright, now that you've gotten the side covers off, next step is to be taking out the gas tank. What I do is I put my gas cap back on, and there's only one bolt holding the tank. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to remove that the bolt and disconnect your fuel line. Make sure your fuel is off so that way you don't leak fuel out. It will leak a little bit of fuel when you disconnect the line, but that's okay. As long as you have the fuel off, you'll be fine. So go ahead, disconnect the line, undo your bolt. Alright, now we've got the bolt removed. Fuel line's disconnected. Let's see here. What you need to do is you need to lift up on the back of the gas tank and just wiggle it. And you can see right down inside there. I mean, you can't see it too well here, but you'll be able to see where the gas tank slides and catches in. Once you see it's all the way back, you can lift up. I usually grab hold of the gas cap, lift up, and pull it loose. Now you'll have to actually fight with the tank a little because of your fuel unit here. You'll just have to fight with the tank a little to get her out. But what I'll do, I'm only doing this with one hand, so it's a little bit hard. So fight with the tank, just get her up and out. It's not really that hard when you have two hands, but I'm doing it with one, so a little complicated for me. As you can see, tank's off. And what was happening is I was having a problem with the fuel on-off valve getting caught on my wires here. So what I had to do is I had to push the tank forward, pull down on the wires so that way the on-off valve would get by it. Once I got that, it popped right up and off. Now while you got the tank off, you want to look. As you can see with mine right now, it's really, really dirty under here. So I don't want to go any further until I get this cleaned out. I'll make sure you get it all nice and clean. Wait until it dries before you continue any further on this. When you're washing it out, a quick tip is to be very careful. This right here is the fuel inlet on your carburetor. You want to cap that off. Either cover it with something, maybe a piece of plastic and a rubber band or something to keep water from getting inside there. Alright, now we have it dried out a little bit. What you're going to want to do is this plastic plate here is going to have to come out. Now there's a couple of them push pin pop pins that are holding it in the front. There's one there, and then there's one right over here. Just pull them up and out and set them aside. And then what you got to do is right over here, your wire runs through here. You just pull that out, and it just pops right up, pops right out. You set that right aside. Now, what we need to do is we need to get these wires out of the way, so I'm going to just separate these wires. A little clip, just push it, pops right apart, and you don't want to pull your coil cap off. What I usually do is I just hang it off to the side somewhere so it's not in the way. Actually, I'm going to hang it up here. And you got to get these hoses all off. They pop off pretty easy. Just move them up out of the way. Hose here. Pop that off. What I do is I just took that right there. What you want to do is you want to get yourself a little air or something. Look down in here. Make sure it's, there's not a lot of dirt or any dirt in there. Right down where your spark plug is. Blow that out. Get that cleaned out as best as possible before you take the top cap off here. And my wire just caught. These are Allen wrench bolts. What we're going to do is we're going to have to remove them to get to the cam lobes. So I am going to pop them loose now and continue the video. Alright, now we've got the bolts on top of the valve cover. We've already loosened them up, pulled them out. The bolts were 5mm Allen wrench bolts, as you can see here. It's the Allen wrench socket that I used. And what you're going to do is you're going to work this lid. Might be stuck on. You can get a little piece of wood, tap on it on the side here. And what you want to do is you want to get loose so it opens and lifts this way. And as you got it up this way, you want to look in from the side and make sure that the gasket is sticking to the valve cover part of it and not the valve head part of your motor. And you want to actually pull it up. And then what I do is I actually, after I've got it the other side all free, I pull it up and then I'll actually pull it from the front of the motor backwards. Make sure that the gasket stays with the lid. If it's not sticking with the lid, you want to peel it away from the valve part of the head and make sure you pull it up and out. And this is what you want it to be. You want the gasket to stay with your valve cover. Now, after you've gotten your valve cover off, you'll now see your cams. As you see here, let me get this out of the way. What we need to do here is we need to set the engine to top dead center on the motor. And how we do that is we actually remove these two covers here. Alright, what we've done is we've taken the valve cover off, taken these two caps off here. You're going to want to pull your spark plug out, get yourself a 17mm socket to go right in there. And what you want to do is you want to turn the bolt counterclockwise to line up this little mark right here in this hole. You can see a little groove. And way inside, you can't really see it here on video, you'll see some more grooves. Let me see if I can see them here. No, I cannot. But there's some more grooves inside there on the part of the magneto. To know you're at top dead center, you'll look on your cam lobes. There is these little punch marks. There should be two of them on each. One's going to be pointing up to the top, and the other one is going to be on the exhaust cam will be pointed forward. On the intake cam, one will be at the top. See there? And the other one will be pointed backwards. Now those dots should be even with the top of the valve part of the engine, as you see here.